Good morning guys, it is breakfast time and for the next 24 hours I'm gonna be eating like Garfield. You know the cartoon cat? I'm just gonna be eating exactly like him, and I'm excited about this because Garfield's favorite foods is anything Italian, from pasta to cannelloni, I think that's how you pronounce it, to lasagna. That is his ultimate favorite food. I'm in Italy right now, so it only made sense to make this video because these are gonna be like the top quality Italian foods ever. I went on my phone and I looked up the Garfield Wiki page, which is a huge website for Garfield fans, and it lists all of his favorite foods, and his main, like, #1 favorite food is lasagna. So this is exactly what we're gonna be having for breakfast, and it's only 10 AM right now, and we're gonna start the day by eating a whole, like, giant lasagna. We've also got some milk because I remember from the Garfield movie, there's this scene where I don't know exactly what happens, but he drinks milk, so I thought, you know what, very fitting for a drink. This one, I gotta be honest, I didn't know about this, but basically one of Garfield's favorite foods is also donuts. I think this might be one of his favorite foods from the cartoon version of Garfield that I've never watched. I only ever watched the movie. If you guys could smell these are like homemade style Italian donuts from like an Italian bakery. I'm gonna grab my fork and let's just say that I am very excited for the whole day. I could honestly not ask for a better breakfast. By the way, it was very difficult to find lasagna this early in the morning in Italy. That smell. Oh my god. I gotta be honest, lasagna is also one of my favorite foods, so I've got that in common with a cartoon cat. This is something else. The biggest difference between this lasagna and the ones that you eat in other countries is that the ones in Italy, not only they're much smaller and flatter, which makes you want to eat a lot more, they're also a lot better just in general, but they have a lot less of that white creamy sauce, so I definitely approve of this. I wish this was my breakfast every day for the rest of my life. Probably not the most expected combination, lasagna with milk, but yeah, a different combination, but somehow it works. Maybe it's because this is the best lasagna I've had in my entire life, and anything would work with this, even if we were drinking a glass of vinegar. Wow. The meat sauce in this lasagna is like the best one of any pasta dish I've ever had. That was one of the best things I've ever eaten in a video, and I am definitely coming back for that, but for now I really want to try this on camera. Obviously it's only breakfast and I don't want to speak too soon, but I think this might be the best selection of foods for a 24-hour fictional food video. Look at these donuts. It doesn't even look like a donut, it's just like some fried pizza dough with sugar, cinnamon, and Nutella on top. I'm trying to give you guys a close-up, but it looks a little bit dark. Oh my god. I am speechless. This is the best breakfast I've ever had, hands down. I'm trying to look for the last little bits of Nutella inside the box. Wow, that was... Honestly, I can't even rate this as a donut because this is so much more than a donut. This is a lifestyle. I really want to eat the other one, but I'm gonna save it for later because it's only fair. Next time I see you guys, it will be lunchtime, but I'm gonna do a kind of later in the afternoon, mid-afternoon lunch, because otherwise I'm not gonna be hungry. I mean, I had a whole lasagna and one donut for breakfast. I don't think you guys are ready for how amazing lunch will be. The main thing that I really wanted to get for lunch was spaghetti, because it's one of Garfield's favorite foods, especially spaghetti with meatballs. But actually, I found out after doing a lot of research that spaghetti with meatballs is actually an American version of Italian food. people don't eat a whole lot of meatballs here. I was really struggling to find some meatballs in Italy because you can either find spaghetti, and then I found a place that did meatballs but it was very far away, so I just went with the classic spaghetti. This is actually spaghetti with a little bit of tomato sauce and olives and capers and yellow tomatoes. It's a bougie. I mean, I'm in Italy. Everywhere I go is freaking bougie. So I'm very excited for this. I feel like it's been so long since I had like a big plate of spaghetti and just that. I felt kind of bad that I couldn't find the meatballs because I always want my videos to be like the best they can be. So I got something that I thought it would probably excite you guys. They had this thing in the menu which was called pizza fritte, or I don't know how to pronounce it in Italian, but basically it's fried pizza. I'm guessing it's fried pizza. I mean, I don't speak Italian. I haven't seen what it looks like because I kind of want my reaction on camera, but if this is gonna be a fried pizza, oh my god. It kind of looks like a mini pizza, but then the sides are like wet, like it's actually been deep fried. Even though I know that Garfield prefers the traditional pizza, and I promise you I'm gonna get that for dinner, I really wanted to get this and see what it looks like. Let's start with the spaghetti. I've never actually had spaghetti from like an actual authentic Italian restaurant in Italy. Oh my god. I can honestly say that I've never had pasta in my life that tastes like this or even has this consistency. This is so different than spaghetti anywhere else. Oh my god. I want to speak to you guys and tell you what I think of the dish, but I can't. The main difference between this pasta and pasta that you get at any Italian style restaurant is that this one almost feels like undercooked when you bite into it, but then it just works. Like, it's so much better than overcooked pasta, and that's something that I never thought before. I think if Garfield actually tried this, he'd prefer this to the meatballs any day. I already thought that Italian food was my favorite food of all time, but now this is just Italian food like I've never tried before. This is a whole different level. I feel like I've eaten so much and this is just not going anywhere. It still looks like a huge amount of spaghetti, which is really bizarre, but I'm definitely not complaining about that. Wow. That is very doughy and very, very greasy, and I love every second of it. I've never really tried anything with this consistency. Maybe a churro. My hands and my mouth is like covered in grease. I feel like my lips have never been so moisturized in my whole life. It's kind of weird at first because when I was biting just into the dough on the outside, I was kind of confused because it just tastes greasy and there's not much flavor to it. But then once you get into the tomato sauce in the center, it kind of makes sense. Like, the dough makes sense. It's like a savory churro with the most delicious like tomato sauce on top. It's unlike anything I've ever had. This is an insane amount of calories for sure, but I guess you're only eating like Garfield one time in your life, so might as well enjoy it. I'm gonna carry on eating this spaghetti because somehow, even though this is very plain, it's still my favorite, and next time I see you guys it will be dinner time where we can finally eat another one of Garfield's favorite foods, so definitely stay tuned. It's a little bit later in the day, and if you guys have never seen like a traditional, like classic Italian style pizza from an actual Italian pizzeria, hold on to your chairs because I am about to snatch your wigs with this pizza. This is like one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see. This is simply the thinnest, most like delicious smelling piece of carbs I have ever seen. I'm not sure if you can see on camera, but do you see how the edges of the pizza are actually black because it's made in a pizza oven? I don't think there's any specific topping that Garfield prefers on his pizza. I think it's just cheese and tomatoes, so that's exactly what I went for dinner. That's how pizza is like in Italy. It's like the thinnest, it's almost like a very like wet and cheesy wrap. I was out in the sun all day and I didn't eat anything all day apart from this, which was very difficult when you're spending a day in Rome. This is very much unlike me, but I actually love the fact that there's so little toppings in the pizza. It's just a very thin layer of tomato sauce and just a few slices of mozzarella cheese, and I don't know what they do to it, maybe it's the dough, but it really works. It's delicious. If I lived here, I would never ever go to Domino's again, probably. Give this video a like if you guys think I should go to a Domino's in Italy and compare it to traditional Italian pizza. Now that would be funny. I was gonna say, ooh, the slice looks really good, it's got loads of cheese, and then I realized it's half of the pizza, but you know what? You only live once, you only eat like Garfield once, I've already said that, and it's true, so I'm gonna enjoy the most out of it. Wow. I was gonna say that the negative side of this pizza is that it's a little bit expensive, but then I thought how much pizza costs at Pizza Hut and Domino's, and it's actually not that different, and this is probably made with real ingredients. And for dessert, I've got another one of those donuts. This is actually the leftover from breakfast, so I put it in the hotel mini fridge, and hopefully, oh, it's cold. Wow. A little bit tougher, not gonna lie, but still the same amazing, incredible flavor. I mean, it's mostly sugar, but it's great. And all thanks to Garfield, so I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I had so much fun. I love making these fictional food videos. I know I haven't done one in probably like 1 or 2 months, so if you do like them, don't forget to give it a like, and let me know in the comment section down below more fictional characters that you guys would like to see me eat like them for a whole day or a whole period of 24 hours. I think that's about it for the video. Don't forget to give it a like if you liked it, subscribe, don't forget to switch my notifications on. It means a lot to me, and it means that you also won't miss out on my future videos. I love you guys. I'm gonna eat the rest of the pizza and this beautiful donut, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.